Sam. Really glad you could make it. Now, your next main order is ready and waiting. But I should mention there are some special considerations. For one, the cargo container will start leaking toxic gas if it's damaged. This run is going to involve a hard trek up some snowy mountains, too. So make sure you're well and truly prepared before heading out. Now, the adventurer you're delivering to travels the continent to try and solve the mysteries of the Death Stranding. You gotta respect a man putting in that much work. The cargo you'll be taking him is related to his latest investigations, or so I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order, but any future ones as well. Don't let us down, Sam.
Alright, so never mind, we're going to the snow. I thought we were... well, it's probably on our way there, because we're probably going to get that one, and then get that one online. Or there's this one over there, too. Which, actually, I think that's F6. If I remember right. Because the roads I was building over here, I think they said F6. Alright, we're going to have to go that way. There's... Where was the... Oh, it probably doesn't show on this map. I wanted to go get that monorail. I think there were two of them. I kind of wanted to go there on the way there to drop that stuff off, those materials, to get it up and running. Alright, well, he's kind of down in there. That's not really... I guess we're just gonna have to go straight up. Maybe. I don't know. Because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go... Well, I think that first one's right there. Alright. Let's get... Just have to go to the Magellan. Yeah, there it is. Right there. There's another one. I think it's like out there. I saw in the distance. It might be a little further. But I'm probably gonna hit both of those up at the same time. And then head to wherever this guy's at.
Commencing route creation.
Why? Wait, why is it showing?
Delivery route finalized.
I don't know. It was showing me from the Magellan for some reason. I think it's because it's telling me to come out of there. Alright. So there. We're going to stop here. I'm going to go. I mean, this is probably not the best way to do this, but I'm going to go there. I don't know where this location is. It's just out there in the distance. Then I think I'll cut back this way. We'll go up and over. I'm not worried about the, like, drop there because we've got the anti-gravity thing. So, we'll see. We can adjust the route on the way there. It's not a huge thing. A meteorite.
The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases if damaged significantly.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm not taking the vehicle, so... Cargo, we should be good. Why is there something sitting on the floor?
Order accepted. Thank you.
I think it's that thing over there, right? Yeah. Can't do anything with that, unfortunately, but...
Do you have a moment, Sam? I was wondering if you'd noticed Hartman doing anything strange lately. Sending odd mails, sleepwalking. You know I'm not the kind of person who enjoys spying on her colleagues. But when I finally decided to check the surveillance cameras, there he was, wandering around at night. If you see anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to contact me.
That's odd. The only thing I don't know is, well, we'll have to get, we gotta go right down here to materials. I'm gonna get a few, I don't know if those things are online. I think the first one is, but the second one, well, the first one definitely is, but the second one, I don't know. Let me just get 5 of each. Should be... There's too much stuff in here. I got rid of a lot of it, though. There was quadruple that before I started building those other roads. Alright, there we go. That's enough for now. At least it'll get it started. I can finish it up later. But since we're going that way... So Fragile seeing Hartman sleepwalking, huh? This thing's probably going to be raining or snowing the whole time. Now, I did not check the weather. It doesn't seem... Well, I forgot to check it in the actual route navigator, but this one we can definitely get up and running because it doesn't require much. The rest of them probably gonna need more resources. Alright, so that one's only 120. If only I had another 80 over there, wouldn't have to use all this. There we go. Alright, it's up and running. Let's drop off this excess on my back. I don't want to keep it because every time we get out, it's going to... Wait, where's the special alloys? They must have threw it in the truck automatically because it was too much. I don't know. Normally it automatically puts it on your... Oh no, there it is. There we go. It just wasn't sticking outside the backpack cover. Right, so that's now connected to that's distribution center. There, that other one's all the way out in the distance. So we'll see. I may not be easy to get to. But we'll try. If it ends up being a hassle, I'll just skip it.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
And there's probably going to be BTs out here. I wouldn't put it past it because you haven't run into too many, but I don't know. I definitely feel like I have to keep a better eye on the ground than I typically do because of this meteorite that'll leak gas. I mean, if I hit something, it's going to probably cause damage. I mean, I don't know if I can get to this thing. I'm gonna see if I can go over here and get a look. But see, I can't even see it now, so I don't... Oh, it's over there. Alright, we'll keep going straight. This looks gonna be super difficult, though. Depends on how the terrain is. We might be able to get to it. wow. Can I go down? 'Cause I can't go that way. I'll damage all my cargo. I don't think the... There we go. Yeah, I figured. This is so remote that no one's coming out here to drop off any except for my crazy self. All right. Well, we got here, so let's drop off what we can. Let's see, crystals 800. We'll go ahead and do that. Nah, we don't have enough on that one. Alright, skip this one. I mean, that'll be a little bit less, but still have extras. How am I still short on resins? I don't know. Thought I had it. I don't know where the other one's at. From here, it's probably all the way around the corner. Yeah, you don't even see it in the distance, so. It probably goes to that main building. Over there would be my guess. I don't know. Alright, let's safely get out of here. My truck feels like it's already beat up. Alright, so to get... Yeah, that put me a little off course, but not too much. So I'm just going to go over to the right. I don't think going that way is going to be a good idea. I think it's too steep. But you know what? I probably... I should have just drive around. It seems closer. I don't know though, because it's... That terrain doesn't look very friendly. We'll go this way. We'll see where we can get to. But I may try to get a shortcut if I can. You're definitely not doing it here. That's way too much. Yeah, there's nowhere to go that way. No path through there. Yeah. I don't think you can't get through that either. That's crazy. They don't want to give you any easy ways to go, I guess. This is our spot, I think. Come on. Really? Well, I don't want to go that way. I mean, we were doing good and then it just kind of fell apart. I think there's wind blowing me. I don't want to do that. I can't believe it, because I thought we were going to be able to bust through this. I was going to try to do a kind of a zig pattern here, but I think the wind's too strong. I really do. Yeah, it is insanely strong. Although that's helping, but I don't think it's going to help enough. Nah. Alright, so where's that at? Yeah, you just can't go that way. I mean, I'll be lucky if I can go the other way, to be honest. Alright. Just turn around. Like I tried. It just didn't work. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my battery because it's not gonna last forever.
Wow, everything's pure white.
Yeah. And of course, we don't have any cover in this truck, so really isn't helping. I mean, it's moving, but I can't really see anything. Where are we at? The inventor. Alright, I guess go this way. Alright, great. It's sliding. Just trying to see where I was at. I shouldn't have done that. Just now, can we get up here? Come on. It's just gonna make it worse. That does not look good. Yeah, that's... I mean, I can't even tell, like, are we going down or... There's stuff everywhere. Alright. A little to the left and then to the right. Man, you can't see anything in here. This is just like the first game. When you were up in the mountains. It's very difficult to see. Well, hopefully when we get here, the Magellan will show up because we need to get our vehicle repaired. We won't be able to stay in the snow for too long. There it is, already getting damaged. This appears to be it. Sure, once we get it online, there'll be generators and stuff.
That's the place, huh?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted in
Feels
some
good.
facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and...
Hello, and thank you for stopping by. You've brought something for my father, right? Sorry, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. Can't say I know what value this cargo has, but I can assess its condition in his absence. perfect condition. The old man will be singing your praises.
We're not even gonna be able to get this guy online because he's not here.
Thanks again for the delivery. You came to connect us to the chiral network too, am I right? Sorry, but I'm not allowed to make that decision by myself. And right now, there's no telling when my father's going to get back. He was coming home from a long trip up north and got as far as the snowy mountains nearby, but then we lost contact. I was actually hoping someone could search for him and post a main order. I'm certain he's still alive, and since no one else has taken on the order as of yet, I hope you'll at least consider it.
Sounds like we've got an emergency on our hands. You can accept the order by accessing this delivery terminal, Sam.
Alright, I gotta see how much. It's not showing because the truck, I guess because we're inside, it's not showing me what the damage is on the truck. I think, man, I don't know how much longer it'll last. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Well, it's kind of just back over there. Because if we don't do it, we're not going to get on the network, so. No option on this. This is pretty much part of the main order. Man, we're going to have to go right back into that. Alright, let's...
Commencing route creation.
I mean, maybe we should go this way. I mean, we already dropped the meteorite off, so we don't have to worry about that. Maybe... like right there, and then we just kind of scale up this way. Drain your stamina. Yeah. Oh, that's a huge cliff right there, though. I mean, we could go this way. I mean, it's probably better than going straight back up that mountain. I don't know. I don't know the best option here, but...
Delivery route finalized.
either way, we're going to go uphill. I guess we could take that. I mean, it's giving it to us, so let's just throw it on the truck. We'll see what happens. Let's get rid of these things, because I don't need that. I mean, I guess the only way we would need a ladder, I just feel like if they're giving us a ladder, it's probably because we're gonna have to go find this guy on a... I'll just throw it in the backpack. Oh, you know what else? Let's get... Where's those other boots I had? Well, they should be in the truck. Except the truck's all the way down here. What am I thinking? Weapons. Yeah, let's swap those out. Alright. That works, because I don't know. We'll see. Alright. We're either gonna... I mean, I have a... What's the... floating carrier? I got 2 of them on the truck, I think. At least 1. So... if nothing else, we'll walk it out, and the truck just won't make it with us. I mean, battery-wise, we should be alright. I just think the damage... I don't know how much damage this thing could take from timefall before it shuts down. It's probably a decent amount. Hopefully it's not gonna snow anymore. That'll help. But never know. Yeah, I think that's F6 out there. I'll just stay on standard battery. We'll just take it easy. Have to be patient. We'll find this guy, bring him back, get online. That should bring the Magellan to us. One thing that might be an issue is that low temperature area. If that causes issues with draining the battery.
So the adventurer was in this area when he last made contact with his son. See any sign of him, Sam?
No.
Just a bit further now.
Oh wait, there's something blinking right there. Is that him?
What do we have here, Sam?
Gotta be him. Yep. Alright, let me unload, because it's going to put it on my back. So, let me take everything out of my back, because I don't want all that stuff getting thrown on the ground. There we go. Because this dude is not awake, we're going to have to carry him.
What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home. You know, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before?
Oh,
Right.
is it?
Let's hurry and take him to his shelter.
That's the guy we got for Dowser. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad I found him, because I mean, could have been anywhere. The marker was way up there and he was in a different spot, so alright, we need to go. Was that the way we came, though? Or did I cross? Oh, I went a little too far, so we need to go back around. Alright. Let me use a boost to try to get through this. It's not going to work. Come on, Sam. Give me something here. I like how it wasn't even snowing the whole time we were here, and now it's snowing like crazy. So I gotta go back it's all the way over there. Yeah. There was no snow until we got to him, and now it's a blizzard. Great. We're gonna have an avalanche. Keep going. Don't stop. We don't want to stop here. Can't see anything. I don't know where the avalanche is at, but I'm just not going to look back.
Good evening, Sam. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hopefully this is the last time we have to rescue this guy. He needs to stay put.
Oh, I knew I was right to trust you. Thank you for finding him. I need to assess his condition right away. Please wait. He's doing better than I expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep. You've been a true friend to my father. My father said it's okay, so you can go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Climbing power gloves.
Connection confirmed. Seems to be working fine. Thanks for that. I'll have my father take a look at the cargo you brought me a little while back. But knowing him, he might vanish the moment I turn around. People have given him a nickname, the Adventurer. He takes it a bit too far sometimes, but it's not like he would stop if I asked him to. Anyway, as my way of saying thanks for tracking him down, I've shared a schematic for climbing power gloves with you. They can help you climb steep slopes and grab cargo more easily. But don't take my word for it. Try them on for size and you'll see. Yeah, he disappears without warning and comes back with just as little fanfare. And there are times like this where he doesn't come back at all. That's why I have to impose on people like you to go and rescue him. One day you'll understand, he tells me, like that's supposed to make it okay somehow. They strengthen and enhance all movements you perform with your arms when worn. They make climbing steep hills less taxing. Even the simple act of picking up cargo is faster and smoother. You can also use them to draw cargo towards you from a short distance away, so you can grab it. They help you punch harder as well and keep your balance more easily. My father told me that he came up with the whole concept with the help of some people he met on one of his journeys. Said it was based on some stranded cargo or something, I think. I'm afraid I don't know much more than that, but I do know my father absolutely swears by them. Thank you again for bringing him home. Good luck and safe travels.
Much appreciated, Sam. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. We have to make sure you're not showing signs. Another thing, we need to talk about Hartman's situation. Come and see me when you get back to the DHV Magellan.
Alright, no orders. The only thing I want to see is these gloves. So he said you can pick up cargo with it? So combat, those are for combat, but these are recover nearby cargo. While driving the pickup off-roader? Punch power is increased and they are also effective against mechs. Huh. Yeah, those are too. I didn't even know that. What do they do? They're capable of charged attacks that can electrocute enemies. I didn't even realize that. So these are pretty much the same thing. You just lose a little bit on the anti-mech and durability. But cargo recovery, obviously you gain that. You lose on anti-human. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. I want to see what these do. I'm hoping you can pick up crystals with it because... Yeah, you definitely should be able to. Because if you can pick up cargo... Because I get tired of riding around the off-roader and I can't pick up crystals like you can in the tricycle. Alright, put those on. And then we'll test them out when we can. Get over here. Alright, they're back. So now we can get this fixed. That city over there looks like it's already online.
Thank you very much.
I was like, what is behind me?
Sorry.
Hey, Sam. Long time no see. It's me, your old pal, Deadman.
Deadman.
Sorry if I gave you a scare. While Hartman is off conducting his near-death excursions, I am borrowing his body. My soul is normally confined to the beach, but for 3 minutes, I get to be here.
How's that possible?
Because he has my heart.
You're telling me that's...
My parting gift to Hartman, yes. Per his request, I bequeathed it before departing on my one-way trip to the beach. He put so much stress on his own that it had grown quite weak. If and when it failed, mine was meant to serve as insurance. But as you can see, he appears to have become rather attached to my heart. His finger never far from the proverbial on switch. Which is why I've been able to assume control of his body. Come here. It's good to see you, Sam. I told you in Mexico that someone had falsified BB-28's records. But in truth, it was yours truly. My intention was to leave no trace of a second BB-28 or of Lou. I wanted you to be free to live your lives, unburdened by the past. But then, well, everything changed, didn't it? You lost Lou, and needed answers to make sense of it all.
30 seconds remaining.
So, I decided to access the network servers from within the beach. Security isn't as strict over there as it is here, you see.
So that was you?
That's right. I am the one who dug up the information about Lou's past. Your very own Hartman was me all along.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Sam. What's going on? And where are we?
Sam. Poor Hartman here is understandably confused. If you give us a moment alone, I'll explain things to him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've apprised Hartman of the situation. It's not unlike my own experience. A soul finds itself in a puppet and then acts as a puppeteer. One's ka can reside in any vessel to which one has a strong attachment. Human ha or inanimate object. It makes no difference.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received an emergency distress call from the Eastern Environmental Observatory. I urge you to access the Adventurer's delivery terminal and pick up this main order immediately.
Well, alrighty then.
It goes without saying, but I was not born into this world with this doll as my ha. Would you like to hear how I came to be in this condition?
Yeah.
My darling wife was working as a nurse in an isolation ward. A luckless place which one day found itself in the path of a tar tsunami, a freak occurrence triggered by an ill-timed gatequake. Not a single person survived. No patients, no doctors. No wife. We just have to be careful. Hold on, hold on. Access to the site had been restricted, but we weren't about to let that stop us. It was my daughter's idea. Come through. She was desperate to see her mother again. Be careful. Take off your hood. Okay, hold my hand.
Mommy?
It's me, honey. It's me. Fragile hadn't come looking for me, I'd almost certainly still be lying in that dreadful tar bog.
But your soul's trapped in that doll forever?
Perhaps. But if I could break free from this thing, maybe then I can be reunited with my daughter. When that happy day might come, I cannot say.
That is a wild backstory. I mean, you never really knew how he got into the doll until now, so it's just tragic. Loses his wife and then he's got to go through that with his daughter.
I did what any father would do. I pushed my daughter's car out of this doll, and she was free at last. Free to leave this world and go to where the dead belong. Thank you for listening to my story, Sam. But enough about me. It's time I let you focus on your job. As I mentioned before, I lost my wife to a tar tsunami. And after she died, she turned into a geyser. My daughter was unable to accept her mother's passing. She pleaded with me to see her again. As a medium, I thought it was within my power to grant her wish. So I gave in and took her to the hospital where her mother had died. It was the worst mistake I've ever made. I thought it was the right thing to do, taking my daughter to be reunited with her mother. And when we arrived, we played her favorite song, hoping for a reaction. But it was too late. She had no memories of our time together as a family. She was no different from any other gazer. To be honest, I already knew that deep down. My daughter's heart was swallowed up by the tar soon after, as was mine. And eventually, my car became stuck inside my daughter's doll. A prison very much of my own making. I couldn't tell you how long I lay there, until finally, someone came. Fragile. Looking for fellow doomed sufferers to recruit to her cause. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her.
Alright, we'll get our stuff done and then we'll head back out. Check the book, but you have to pick it 3 times before you can get this one. There's no way to specifically select that book. He's gonna pick up Moby Dick, then Frankenstein, then he'll pick up this Voyage of the Beagle or whatever it's called.
Oh, reading that one again, are we? It must be quite the page-turner. The HMS Beagle, which was instrumental in Darwin's development of his theory of evolution, eventually came to symbolize adventures and explorers of new worlds. Spaceships in science fiction novels would bear the name, as well as actual ships developed in real life. You know, Sam, when our Australian journey is finally complete, we could ask Charlie to build us our own personal vessel. Yes, we should. Let's do that. It'll be fun. It goes without saying that we'll have to call it the Beagle. Oh, and you must let me be the captain, all right? I won't budge on this. I refuse.
That might be the end of it. I think each one was 3 times, so